Welcome back to your Puerto Rico Home Matchmaker, and this is your host, Teresa Santos. And okay, today I wanted to let you know a little bit about this town. And it's about to rain, so I'm gonna sit here in the rain. Right behind me is part of Cieba, and most people only know it because of the ferry. So you pass through it on your way to Vieques or Culebra, but you don't really stop in Cieba. And that's absolutely wild to me. Why? Because Cieba has one of the most powerful stories on this entire island, as I sit here being drizzled on. First of all, the name. So let's start there, okay? Cieba is named after the Ceiba tree, this massive sacred tree that the Taino people believed connected heaven, earth, and the underworld. It wasn't just a tree, it was a spiritual, it was strength, and it was rooted. And honestly, that kind of feels like this town. Deep roots and quiet strength. So before it was even Cieba, before Spain, before the US, before maps, this area belonged to the Taino people, specifically the region connected to Cacique Daguao. This wasn't empty land, it was lived on, fished, farmed, and protected. And then Spain came. And like much of Puerto Rico, everything sort of changed. Cieba officially became a town in 1838. At first, it was part of nearby Fajardo, but the residents wanted their own identity, their own municipality, their own plaza, and they fought for it, okay? Then everything shifted. Roosevelt rose. Okay, now here's where Ceiba's story takes a dramatic turn. During World War II, the US built one of the largest naval bases in the world right here, Roosevelt Roads Naval Station, which is active again today. Imagine this quiet coastal town suddenly becoming a major military hub. Planes, ships, thousands of military personnel, families, businesses popping up, infrastructure, expansion. So for decades, the base was Ceiba's economy. If you lived here, you probably worked on the base. Or maybe your uncle did, or your neighbor did, but somebody worked at the base. It shaped everything. And then it closed. So in 2004, Roosevelt Roads shut down, okay? But it's back again. So just like that, and when I tell you it changed the town, it literally changed the town. Jobs disappeared, businesses struggled, people moved away, and that was really, really sad. You still see pieces of it today, old buildings, empty spaces, huge potential, just sitting there. It's like Cieba had to learn how to breathe again without something that defined it for 60 years. So, if it didn't disappear, now part of that former base is the Jose Aponte de la Torre Airport. Now, and the ferry terminal, right? Because now the ferry terminal connects people daily to Vieques and Culebra. It moved from Fajardo to Cieba. So even as the base returns to Cieba, it's still a gateway, still important, and still strategic. So what Cieba feels like today? Well, I can tell you a little bit about that. Cieba today has around 11,000 residents. It's quiet. Well, it was quiet. Now the base is back. It's not flashy, okay? It's not a flashy town, and it's not trying to compete with San Juan, okay? It feels local. It actually feels familiar. It's coastal. It's real. The people here are called Ceibeños, and their nickname is Los Come Sopa, the soup eaters. Now, nobody really knows the exact origin, but I kind of love it. It feels humble and homegrown. Economically, the town is still rebuilding its identity post-base, and now again with the base back on. You've got transformation, gone, manufacturing, food services, government jobs, but that's all coming back. But there's still so much land and so much potential here, and that's the word I keep coming back to with Cieba, the natural beauty. And let's talk about what's obvious, okay, in this town. Look around. Look at this beauty around us right now. The coastal line is stunning. The breeze hits different here. You're near El Yunque National Forest. You've got access to some of the most beautiful waters in Puerto Rico. And so Ceiba is a great town. The sunset here is underrated. It doesn't scream for attention. It just exists really beautifully. So if you're looking for a town, this town is definitely one to look at because its resilience. Ceiba has also taken hits from hurricanes like Maria, caused serious damage here, landslides, flooding, infrastructure struggles. But something about this town, it doesn't collapse. And that's what I love about Ceiba. It absorbs, it regroups, and it keeps going. Kind of like that Ceiba tree that it's named after. So what is Ceiba really? Well, Ceiba is a town that was indigenous land, became Spanish, then became American military, lost its economic engine, and now it's regaining it again. And now it's just trying to redefine itself with the new base back on here. So it's quiet strength, it's transition, it's land waiting for its next chapter. And if you ask me, in the next 10 to 15 years, Ceiba is going to be very different. There's too much infrastructure already here, too much coastline, too much strategic location. It won't stay a secret forever. So look at this town as a possible future investment to live in. So next time you're catching that ferry to Vieques or Culebra, you might want to check out and maybe pause. Check out Macho's Beach, maybe explore a little bit of Ceiba, because Ceiba isn't just a stop on the way somewhere else. It's a story that is still being written. So give me a call if you're interested in knowing more about living in Ceiba, Puerto Rico, or anywhere else on this beautiful island. I am Teresa, your Puerto Rico home matchmaker, here to serve all your real estate needs and help you get back to this beautiful island called Puerto Rico. And I'll see you on our next episode of your Puerto Rico Home Matchmakers.